I don't know of any cases where they did it deliberately, but the villagers didn't give them a second thought. The third group you have to go through is making the transition to being a prisoner of war. This is the tough part. The North Vietnamese, the Chinese, whose example they often follow, instinct was to put people in solitary confinement. And then maybe one or two rooms. And as more and more prisoners came, you get 2 or 3 people to them. But the people they really didn't like, John McCain being a case in point, they just left them in solitary confinement. So, what was your guiding beacon? What you took to the party was what you had in you. The beacon was the code of conduct. This has gone through some iterations, but the basic, what you needed to know was in the code of conduct. Part of it is, if I'm senior, I will take charge. And that read, whether it was 100 guys or whether it was 2 guys in a cell. There were never 100. I think about 40 was the most we ever had, and that was the last 2 years of the war. But if you were there, that we had some fantastic leadership. The first one I would mention was the guy named Robbie Reisner, who was an Air Force 105 pilot. He was shot down twice in the 105. He was an ace in the Korean War, and he was an absolute take-charge guy. The other one was Admiral James B. Stockdale, a Navy Medal of Honor winner, and who was equivalent to Reisner as far as his leadership capabilities, who set an example. And the example they set was absolutely mind-boggling. I mean, they each spent over 4 years in solitary confinement. Try that sometime. Reisner, a year in a dark room in solitary confinement. I had about 6 months, and that was absolute peanuts. The first guy who was shut down, Alvarez, he was there for a year and a half before there was another POW that he could even talk to. I was absolutely convinced I was the only one there until I was laying there in a cell, and Reisner moved in next door to me, and he starts tapping on the wall. I didn't have a clue what it was all about. But it was my introduction to the communication system. And this communication system, this whole tapping on walls, was the way we survived. And this was the way the leadership led, was through communicating through this system. The time that went into it, we had lots of time, but it was able to put everybody on the same sheet of music. And what were they leading? They were leading a resistance effort. And this is what being a POW in Vietnam was all about. It was resisting the Vietnamese effort to get us all on board on their side. And I'll sum it up in saying the Vietnam experience was one of the few great successes of the Vietnam effort. I told you a little bit before about going up, but I know I've just got a couple of minutes left. So what I'd like to do is turn it over to you and see if you have any further questions which I may answer. Go ahead.
Very impressed with your talk, and really impressed with your resume, your whole resume, right through working in China. I'm curious of your thoughts about the President-elect's national security picks that he's done.
The President Obama? I think it's an outstanding selection. The one I know personally is James Jones, a former Marine commandant. I was on John McCain's Military Advisory Council. He is a military advisory council like he did at home. But the one luncheon I went to down in the Army Navy Club in Washington, was about 20